Ever since I started making my own chili crisp, I have been obsessed with these chili crisp noodles. And they are so easy to make. Just like my honey garlic tofu, the broccoli and tofu for this recipe cook up together on one sheet pan. While that's baking, you can prep your veggies for topping and boil your noodles. I must have tested like half a dozen ways to make creamy chili crisp noodles. I tried a blender sauce, I tried a sauce that you whisk together in a bowl, I tried different combinations of spices, and what I kept coming back to was this super easy situation that doesn't involve making a sauce at all. But trust me, it is creamy and spicy and crunchy and full of flavor. These chili crisp noodles get their creaminess from tahini. You're literally just gonna drizzle tahini right on top of the bowl. If you're not a tahini fan, you can also use peanut sauce, either one that you make yourself, I have a recipe on my website, or you can use one that you buy at the store. Either way, that combination of like nutty creaminess with that chili crisps, crunchy, spicy, umami-filled flavor is just so delicious. There was just no way to improve on it. Let's prep our broccoli for the oven. And you don't need like very small florets for this. I think like this size is pretty good. And we're just gonna tear the tofu into bite-sized pieces. You can also cube the tofu, but tearing it like this increases the surface area. See how it's so bumpy? That's all extra surface area, and that's gonna help it absorb all those flavors. It's also gonna give it a more chicken-like texture. This is extra firm tofu, and I just drained it. I didn't even press it. But if your tofu is like very waterlogged, you might wanna press it too. This one's like pretty firm right out of the box. Let's prep this tofu for the pan. So first we're gonna add a little soy sauce. Then a teaspoon each of garlic powder and onion powder. You can use other spices too if you want to add stuff. You can add some smoked paprika for a smoky flavor. You can add ground ginger. Have fun with it. Oops, just 1 teaspoon. We're gonna just toss this all together. And you can use a spoon, but where's the fun in that? Now we're gonna add some cornstarch. This is gonna help that crunchy panko stick to the tofu. Just kind of sprinkle that all over and toss it again. Then we just add the panko. I might need a spoon for this. You just want to get all the tofu coated in that really good crunchy panko. So we've got our broccoli, we've got our crunchy tofu. Now we're just gonna transfer that to our baking sheet. And we'll just spread that out a little bit. And then on the other half, we're gonna put our broccoli. And the broccoli, you want it not overlapping too much, but you do want it like a little crowded. That's gonna help keep it from drying out in the oven. Then we're just gonna spritz on some oil. That's gonna help the broccoli crisp up in the oven, and it's gonna help the tofu get nice and browned. And we're ready to bake. While that's cooking, we're gonna boil our noodles and prep our toppings. These are some udon noodles that I picked up at the Buford Highway Farmers Market, but you can use any noodles you want. Ramen, soba, udon. I have even made this with spaghetti, and it's delicious. This is 4 servings of noodles, so it's about half the bag. Slice up some cucumber for the top, and then I'm also gonna portion out some tahini. You don't have to portion out the tahini, I'm just doing that for a photo. For the cucumber, to make it kind of bite-size, slice it in half like this. And then do little half moons. For the tahini, what I wanted to make sure to mention is that you need to stir it. Tahini separates as it sits, just like natural peanut butter. So if you just like take some off the top, it's gonna be too thin. But if you stir it and then spoon it, you'll get a nice texture. And let's chop up some green onion too. These are gonna go on top of the bowls to add like some freshness and some crunch. So these are all drained, and I'm just gonna toss them with a little toasted sesame oil. It's gonna keep them from sticking together and add some flavor, if I can figure out how to open the bottle. Guess I need to buy more sesame oil. Make sure you get everything nice and coated. And we'll just set these aside while everything finishes baking. So now we're gonna set the broccoli aside. And to keep this warm, I'm just gonna put another bowl over it, and that'll trap the heat. And then we're gonna spread this tofu out a little more because it actually crisps better with more space. And you can flip it at this point too. And then we're just gonna put it to bake for about 15 more minutes until the tofu is nice and browned on both sides. Our tofu is ready, and now it's time to assemble the bowls. So first, let's put some noodles in the bowl. Then we're gonna add some of our tofu and some of the broccoli. And then just drizzle on that tahini, and you can use as little or as much as you want, but this is the creamy part of the creamy noodles. Then we're gonna add some chili crisp. This is my homemade chili crisp, but you can use store-bought if you prefer. So give it a stir, because it's oil at the top, crisp at the bottom, but you want a little of everything. And all chili crisps have different flavor profiles, so some are spicier. You might want to add like a squeeze of lime if yours doesn't have enough acidity. You can add salt and black pepper if you need a little more saltiness. I like to serve it also with a little bit of cucumber. I feel like the freshness and crunch of cucumber just like contrasts so well with the creamy tahini and that spicy chili crisp. It's just a great combo. Gonna do some green onions, also for crunch and because onions make things taste so good. You can also add like cilantro or mint if you want for some extra flavor. Or add both. Or neither because I didn't have any. And then I'm gonna sprinkle on some sesame seeds for a little extra protein and some crunch. And look at that gorgeous bowl of noodles. It is so good with all those textures and flavors. It's like spicy and creamy with that fresh crunch from the cucumber. Oh, so good. These chili crisp noodles are just absolutely delicious. You can make these ahead. If you do, you can store the broccoli and the noodles together, but I would store the tofu separately so that you can crisp it up in the oven or the air fryer. If you microwave the tofu, it's gonna end up mushy. And then you don't wanna add the sauces until just before serving. I hope that this video answered all of your questions about how to make these chili crisp noodles. If you have any questions I didn't answer, drop a comment. I am always happy to help. And don't forget to rate and subscribe. Happy cooking!